Let's normalize the concept of learning and living our purpose later in life. I consider myself a card-carrying late bloomer, and I represent women and men as well who are really coming into the fullness of our potential as we mature, as we ripen, as we can really harvest the abundance of all the living and all the learning and all the wisdom we've acquired. You know, we live in a culture that is oriented towards youth, and I believe that's a very faulty orientation because when you think about it, we send our youngsters out to college at age 18, expecting them to choose a career when their frontal cortex isn't going to finish developing until their early 30s. What in the world are they going to know to reach for at such an early age when they should just be exploring and experimenting? All of the choices that are offered to them at that age usually have to do with money or maybe fame, but not purpose, because that concept isn't even that widespread in our culture. So our world, as you probably know, is upside down in so many, many ways. And the disregard that it has for the fullness of wisdom in the later part of life, and especially the gifts of the divine feminine, and in particular, what I call the wise elder divine feminine, is really a kind of travesty that we don't upheld, glorify, and honor and look for and acclaim these gifts that so many of us have. Well, times are changing. The world is in a huge transition. You probably know. And it's a transition that has been long coming. If you were born to be alive now and you feel any kind of calling in your heart to step forward, to give more, to discover who you are as a soul, as a human being, as someone with a potential to explore what's possible and give your gifts to the world for the benefit of all, then I believe this is the time you were born for. So many of us were born to be on what I call the transition team, people who are here to help turn this ship around. Doesn't matter whether we're 20 at this time of the world's history or 80. We have gifts the world needs. We have something to contribute because there's this tapestry that's being woven by many threads of many colors and many vibrations. And each of us has something equally important and significant if we just allow it to take form, to unfold, and we give it the time and we give it the that it needs. Not only is this the most important time of our life, I believe, I actually believe it's the most important time in human history. So we must really take seriously these urges we feel that come from our soul, that all so many of us are awakening, hearing that call and wanting to answer it. I'm Tomar Levine, and I'm here to help women, especially in the second half of life, answer the call of our soul to give more and to be more. Believe me, it is not too late. I didn't start my own career till I was past 60. And I'm over 80 now, and I'm just getting started. So I invite you to join me on this wonderful adventure, this team we've come to join, this magnificent transformational time of history that we're here to participate in. You are important and you have something important to contribute. To learn more of my work, subscribe to my channel. We'll go forward together. Bye for now. Many blessings.